if the lighting wasn't very good, you literally couldn't see her costume at all. It would just appear. Hello fellow Aussians, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going back to August 1939 and looking at a magazine that advertised for a brand new picture that came out from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, The Wizard of Oz. This is Minicam Magazine, August 1939. This is a photography magazine that later in life was renamed Modern Photography and lasted from 1937 to 1989. Since this magazine focuses on photography, the article on the inside focuses on The Wizard of Oz's cinematography and offers an interesting look into the Technicolor difficulties of The Wizard of Oz. The article provided inside this magazine is not very long, but there are a couple of nuggets that I thought were kind of interesting. One of the things that they pointed out as far as the lighting was concerned with filming The Wizard of Oz was that with all of the scenes that featured Margaret Hamilton as the Wicked Witch, the lighting needed to be excessively bright so that the camera could pick up on Margaret Hamilton's black costume. Because if the lighting wasn't very good, you literally couldn't see her costume at all. It would just appear in shadow. So her costume had to be very brightly lit. Other problems that also happened during the filming of The Wizard of Oz was certain characters' costumes would not appear as the correct color. They specifically pointed out that the Tin Man's costume would sometimes look blue in the cameras instead of gray, and they would have to adjust the lighting so that the camera would pick up the Tin Man's costume as the correct color. People who love behind-the-scenes stuff of The Wizard of Oz will especially love the photographs that are inside this magazine, as I don't think these have been published anywhere else? ? I certainly haven't seen any of these photographs reproduced anywhere else, and they offer a fascinating look at the filming of The Wizard of Oz. The ending of the article features a little piece on actually photographing the cover image of Ray Bolger as the Scarecrow for the magazine. It's interesting to see what techniques they used back then, as photographing color is certainly different from photographing black and white. And that's something that the article repeatedly points out with the Technicolor process versus filming or photographing with black and white. I really like the cover art. Not all of the magazines that featured articles about the MGM film have something on the cover, but this cover is really cool to see that they featured the Scarecrow. For those interested in acquiring this magazine, thankfully it's not one of the rarer magazines from 1939, so if you are interested in collecting magazines from back in 1939 advertising the MGM film, this is definitely one that's not going to be quite as hard to acquire. I think you can get this one for a cheaper price than, say, Screen Romances that I talked about many years ago. That one is far more expensive than this magazine. Do you collect vintage magazines? Let's have a discussion down in the comments section. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, happy holidays!